Hi. In today's conversation, I'd like to answer the question: describe an instance where you had to work on a project with minimal guidance or supervision. How did you approach the task? And how did you ensure the work met the required standards? This is a question that I have received a few times when I began my career in medical writing. And one of the methods that I have found very useful was to talk about the KSI approach. K meaning knowledge, S for strategy, and I for immersion. The first step is to acquire as much knowledge as possible, and this could be getting as much existing knowledge from your team members or any past projects which could be related to the one you're about to embark on. S is strategy, which is to have a game plan as to how you wish to use that knowledge. Without a game plan, if you take all your knowledge and try and spin that into a narrative or a story, it comes out without a focus, and it comes out sounding like it's a confused mess. And so a strategy is crucial in translating the knowledge into the final project that you're about to deliver. And that's where strategy comes in. Usually, strategy was done either using your own sense of intuition, your own experience, or even having conversations with senior colleagues on how you can appropriately use the knowledge. But now, in addition to those methods, you can also consider using AI in helping you develop a game plan on how you can translate that knowledge into a final deliverable. What kind of strategy you can make in translating that knowledge into a final deliverable. So that's the second step, strategy. And the third step stands for I, which is immersion. Now, if you're someone who is earlier on in your career, it's crucial that you just immerse yourself in the task and implement. Now that you have the knowledge, you have the strategy on how to put that knowledge together, then you just have to implement. That's where the immersion comes in. Now, if you're someone who is managing other writers, or if you're leading a team, for instance, part of that immersion is about delegation, to determine which members of the team you'd like to include in that project, and making sure that it's progressing at the necessary pace, making sure that the milestones are met, and making sure that the final deliverable is meeting expectations. Have you used a version of the KSI approach earlier on in your career? And if you were to receive a question like this in your next medical writing interview, would you talk about this approach? And would you talk about this approach in order to help your future employer know that you are someone who can get the job done with minimal supervision? These are some questions to think about. All the best.